Over the weekend, I met with my friend Zach Heidi, and it was so much fun. And it got me thinking, like, if I hadn't met him and our friends, and if I hadn't continued to meet with them in our monthly mastermind, I don't think I would have gotten as far as I have. And just for context, if you don't know, I quit my job October 2023, and it's been a little over a year now since then. And this was the first time I really went for it. And although growth has been steady, I always thought to myself oh, things are taking some time, it's been slow. I'm earning more and more, but also it's not as consistent as I'd like it to be. And I guess after talking with Zach and just hanging and having fun, we went rock climbing. I'll put some pictures. But after just chilling, I was like, even if this takes longer than I think, that being getting to my monthly income goal, even if that takes longer than I think, I'm very happy with where I am still. And one thing that Zach and I talked about in the car was coming from this energy of I love my life, and even if I'm not where I want to be, there's just so much you're grateful for, versus I don't have the things that I want yet, and I really want things to just happen already. So basically abundance versus scarcity mindset. I remember the first time I heard about those mindsets, I kind of turned my nose up at it. I was like, yeah, I get it, but how powerful can just changing your mindset be? And obviously it's a big deal, but it's just really interesting now being around people that I used to really put up on a pedestal and say wow, this person is amazing, and they're way up there and I'm way down there. And the illusion that because someone seems externally successful to you, that they don't go through the same things as you, which is obviously not true. But it was so reassuring to talk to Zach and realize actually I've been growing very quickly, and the reason for that is because I allowed myself to be supported by others. I made friends, and really the best way to summarize this is if you want to go alone, no, sorry. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together, or something like that. That is the lesson that I'm really learning since all of last year up until now, that going at it alone was one, really hard, and then two, just really, really lonely. I don't know about you guys, but I feel ever since I really went for it and started working on my business full time, the things that I could talk about with my friends and my partner and my family, it started to change. There's only so many times that I can tell them oh, business is slow, and yeah, I'm working on a new project. It's kind of without these friends, Zach, Orly, Robert, and others, it would just be real lonely. And I don't think I would have been able to make the decisions and, all the things I've done. So I guess I just want to tell you, if you've been going at it alone for a while, maybe try talking to someone. Try letting yourself be supported by others. It feels so good to be if I have a problem, or if I feel really worried about something, one of my friends has gone through the same thing, and I can rely on them for help and support and figure out what to do next. There's been so many times that I really just kept things to myself because I didn't want to be a burden to them, or I really prized my ability to just figure things out, you know, like me coming from like science background, everything's a problem and you can solve it. Like, yeah, to an extent, but also the beauty about working in a creative industry is that there is no one way to do anything. And the vulnerability that we have and share with people is kind of like this gold mine for answers you may have not known you were looking for, or support that you didn't know you needed. Like, I can't stress enough how letting go of this idea that my career needs to be on this timeline and that if I just work hard, it'll happen. Letting go of that and just like letting myself be held emotionally by my friends was just like such a breath of fresh air. And, you know, shout out to all the composers who are out there grinding. But if it's been a while since you've talked to one of your friends, or you find yourself comparing yourself to them, I encourage you to step out of your bubble and, you know, connect with them and exchange advice or, you know, emotional support for the things that you're going through. Because at the end of the day, I think we all have our own strengths. And I really want people to see how much of an adventure this can be, and that it doesn't have to be that serious, you know? Yes, like as humans, we go through really dark times in our life, and struggling always sucks, but I always want to look at things as like, how can I make this fun and enjoyable and, you know, meet cool people along the way. So, next video I am working on is actually an interview of my friend Marilyn Doe, who recorded the Mission Bay High School Orchestra. I'm actually going to be going over to her house today, and I just wanted to record this quick video while I eat my oatmeal. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you next time.